The last witness. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows over the barren desert. Harold Thatcher, an 87-year-old retired schoolteacher, stood on his porch, gazing at the endless expanse of stars. For decades, he'd told anyone who would listen about the visitors he'd seen as a young man. Most dismissed his stories as the ramblings of an aging mind. But tonight, Harold's story would take a turn no one could ignore. The arrival. A sudden hum filled the air, vibrating the ground beneath Harold's feet. He turned toward the noise, and his eyes widened. A sleek, silver craft descended from the sky, its surface rippling like liquid mercury. Harold's heart pounded, but his curiosity overpowered his fear. The craft landed silently in the field beyond his porch. A hatch slid open, and 3 figures emerged, tall, slender beings with elongated limbs and luminescent eyes that seemed to pierce the darkness. "Harold Thatcher," one of them said in a voice that echoed inside his mind. Harold stepped forward cautiously, his cane sinking slightly into the sandy ground. "You know my name?" "We know much about you," the alien replied. Its voice carried a strange warmth, almost human. "You are the last witness to an event that must remain hidden, the incident." Harold's mind flashed back to 1953. He had been hiking in the Sierra Nevada when he stumbled upon a crash site. Amid the twisted wreckage of an unknown craft, he saw beings that looked eerily similar to the ones standing before him now. The military arrived shortly after, whisking him away and swearing him to secrecy. But Harold had talked. Over the years, his accounts had drawn ridicule and isolation. "You were there," Harold whispered. "We were the ones who survived," the alien confirmed. "Your government concealed the truth, but your persistence has drawn attention. Dangerous attention." The arrest. Before Harold could respond, beams of light shot down from the sky. A second craft appeared, this one angular and menacing, bristling with weapons. A voice boomed from above. "Citizens of Zarnath, 12, you are in violation of intergalactic law. The human must be taken for questioning." The friendly alien stepped protectively in front of Harold. "He is innocent. He knows little of our kind." "That does not matter," the booming voice replied. "He has seen too much. We will determine his fate." Without warning, a beam of light engulfed Harold, lifting him into the air. He shouted, reaching for the aliens below, but they could only watch as the elder man disappeared into the hostile ship. Interrogation. Inside the craft, Harold found himself in a sterile chamber, restrained by invisible forces. A holographic figure appeared before him, a council of beings with countless eyes and shifting forms. "You have lived a long life, Harold Thatcher," the council said in unison. "You have spoken of our kind, jeopardizing the balance between worlds. Why did you not remain silent?" Harold, despite his fear, straightened as much as he could. "Because the world deserves to know the truth. We're not alone. People need to understand that." The council seemed to deliberate, their forms flickering. "A bargain." After what felt like hours, the council spoke again. "You are but one human, and your species has largely ignored your warnings. Yet, your conviction intrigues us. Perhaps your kind is not yet beyond redemption." The restraints vanished, and Harold fell to the floor. The voice continued, softer now. "We will erase your knowledge of us and return you to your world. This is mercy. Do not speak of us again." The return. Harold awoke the next morning on his porch, the stars fading into the dawn sky. He felt an odd sense of peace, as if a great weight had been lifted from his mind. His memories of the night and the visitors were gone. Life returned to normal, but Harold's neighbors noticed something had changed. The old man no longer spoke of aliens or strange encounters. Instead, he spent his days teaching the local children about the importance of truth and curiosity. Though Harold could not remember the details, a fragment of the experience lingered in his heart, a feeling that humanity was not as alone as it seemed.